the scramble to fix it. Today's reflection is on service delivery, which is a common phrase in South Africa used to describe the distribution of basic resources to citizens like water, electricity, sanitation and infrastructure, land as well as housing. Unfortunately, the government in South Africa's delivery and upkeeping of these resources has been unreliable, and in many areas, particularly in those areas where people are the poorest and have been disenfranchised for generations, it is historically prejudicial. And so much of the service delivery protests, which we see every single day on the news, are events that speak to a far deeper construct of what's happening in society. And South Africa still has devastating conditions that many people, in fact most people, live under. And access to the most basic of these human needs and functions is seriously limited. There is this idea and this notion in South Africa that somehow the government will deliver every basic need. South Africans need to take service delivery protests seriously. It's paramount and important for us to understand that it is a far more nuanced event than simply a frustration with not having water or sanitation. Ian Neal, who writes an interesting article on the service delivery, actually unpacks how the service delivery is all about a leadership challenge, because ultimately it confronts us with what Talcott Parsons puts in his action theory, that economic systems, in other words money, or political systems, how power is manipulated, or societal community, which is all about influence, and the fiduciary system, which brings us to confront our understanding of culture, is core to actually how we function as human beings. We do not have the luxury of looking the other way. We do not have the luxury of being comfortable because wherever we might live has plenty sanitation or water. We have to find a solidarity with those who struggle for the very basics of what a human being needs.